What's going on, everyone? Gonzalo Roberto here, bro. I'm here with my boy, Elite Pete.
What's going on, everyone? We're back again.
We're back with another
after
one.
the first one, but we're just getting started. All right, dude. So I'll start this up. So we asked you guys a bunch of questions. We got some feedback here. We're going to be taking some of the questions, doing some videos, and making our responses together. So you want to read them the question, and then we'll talk about it. We're going to make this one like a 10-minute one to make it faster.
Absolutely. So actually, we got a couple of questions, dude. Now we're just talking about it, and like each question, like we literally could dive in for hours. So we're really not gonna answer all the questions. We're just gonna pick the one that we think is gonna connect with all y'all. The question that we got is actually from our boy Sergio Puleri, and this question is actually something that most people wanna know. His question was, does post-workout nutrition timing matter?
Yeah, so this was kind of a big thing. A lot of people thought that you have to come after the workout and like drink a protein shake right away. Like there's meal timing and like the anabolic window is what they call it. That you have to get food in right after the gym. But as long as you're hitting your daily protein, it's not really necessary. I don't think it really makes that much of a big difference. They've done studies on this, and they've looked at it like in super close detail, like whether or not you take a protein shake before the gym, after the gym, and all the results pretty much come out the same. This is not really something to really worry about. That most people blow it out of proportion, aka supplement company, so that you can go take their shakes after the workout, consume the tub after tub, and put your money in their bank. So that's kind of where I stand with that. But I don't know where you kind of stand. So I guess if you want to give your your beliefs on it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we chose this question because it's actually like a really, really, a question that comes up a lot with people that start to, go to the gym and start to, trying to get this whole journey started. Meal timing, right? It's like, oh my God, dude, I just worked out. I have 30 minutes to get my protein up, or else my muscles are not gonna grow, right? That's pretty much the notion that everyone has, that you literally have 30 minutes right after your workout, so everyone's fucking rushing to their house, like getting like a quick shake or whatever, what have you, right? And I feel like this notion is actually the industry's fault. You touched on it, and I feel that the industry, right? There's many different studies about this. We're actually gonna show you guys a study that actually says the opposite, right? We're just gonna put it in the screen somewhere here.
Yeah, we'll just add it in after. It'll be easier like that. But yeah, there's been so many studies that have looked at this, and they've come out over the last few years, and it's a very negligible difference, if anything. It really doesn't make any difference. It's been shown not even to make a difference.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of studies, some are all over the place, but for the most part, like, this is nothing to worry about.
Really. Dude, think about it like a business, right? So the fitness industry, at the end of the day, is a business, right? So what are they gonna actually, produce or market so that way people can start buying their products, right? So this is where they look at different studies, right? And they literally just dissect a single thing from that whole study, and they literally blow it out of proportion so that way people can actually buy their products. AKA, you need 30 minutes to get your meal in so that way your muscles, grow faster. And I feel that, most people worry about that. And it's literally like a hierarchy, right? So the way I like to look at it is a pyramid. This notion actually came from Dr. Eric Helms with his strength and nutrition pyramid. Literally, I always shout him out because literally that ebook changed my whole freaking world.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
I don't know why my screen is, myself has just paused, but I hope that's not for you. In terms of what you need to do first, right? More things that to worry about before you even worry about what time I'm eating my protein, right? Literally, like the bigger thing, right, for me and what I think, right, is a caloric goal, right? A daily caloric goal. That's literally the first base of anything. From there, we go into our macros, right? Then you start looking at the portions of protein, fats, and carbs. After you have that, then you can start looking at micros. Am I eating the right vitamins? Am I, eating enough fiber? All of those. Then, right? We come to supplements, like all this BS, like glutamine, like all those supplements that I'm sure we're gonna touch on.
Yeah, eventually.
All the way at the top, bro, is freaking meal timing. Like, why are you worried all the way here if this is not covered? Literally, it makes no sense.
Nah, yeah, for sure. That's for beginners. I mean, really, the only thing I could really with a chemical called glycogen. You eat carbohydrates, it's broken down into glucose. Glucose is stored as a polymer in the muscles called. Whenever you work out, you deplete all glycogen storages. So, I mean, if you really want to be like super on top of it, anal about it, you can have a quick carb after your workout. That's really a good time to recommend. I would recommend taking a quick carb just to restore your glycogen in your muscles. But even then, it's not really that much of an issue. It's not really going to make a drastic difference in the results that people really make it out to be. So this is kind of like a myth, kind of debusting here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, dude. So you actually touch a really, really good subject about carb. Like, yeah, most people think carbs are actually gonna give you the energy to go to the gym, right? You always hear people say how like, hey, I got legs today. I'm gonna eat a few carbs before my session so I get the energy needed.
That kind of goes back to like the pyramid. So like the Eric Helms pyramid, right? If you're at the bottom of the support of your pyramid, if you're on a keto diet, then this top of the pyramid doesn't even apply. There's no reason to even worry about it, because if you're not sustaining the base part correct, this extra stuff isn't going to help anything. It's going to make your problems worse, especially on keto, which is no carbohydrates for people who don't know. Your body ends up going into ketosis and uses fats as its energy source. So yeah, for that it wouldn't work, but we could definitely go on another video about the carnivore diet with Sean Baker and all that kind of stuff, because it's really interesting. A lot of people are going into that nowadays, like almost the newest trend. But yeah, I mean, that's what I think about it for the most part. I think it's really just like, this is not really a big deal like to worry about, that they blow it to where like the supplement world makes it a bigger deal than it really is for the most part.
Absolutely. And here's the thing, right? There's also like, what are you trying to accomplish? Are you actually, if you want to go down, to competing, trying to get your IFBB Pro card, trying to go to Olympia, then once you're at that level, I'm sure, that actually matters, the timing and all of that, right? But if your goal is actually to just maintain and have, a fit body, there's no need for you to start like worrying about all this, dude.
Especially if you're a beginner, don't worry about this. Just really find out how many calories you burn a day and stick to that plan for a while, and know how much you can eat without gaining weight, or how much you can eat to lose weight, or how much you need to eat if you want to gain weight. That's really the whole big picture to look at for the most part, yeah.
Absolutely. And I would add to that everybody has its own, like, metabolisms. Like, you're supposed to know your own body, bro. Like, literally, like, do tests with your own body. Don't look at other people. Oh, just because he's eating 50 grams of carbs, that doesn't mean that you need that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, everyone responds differently, too. Like, some people will eat carbs and do better. Some people like to do higher fat. This is all up to you to experiment with.
So here's the thing. I'm actually experimenting with that, right? And with the reason why I'm experimenting with keto is because whenever I eat carbs, dude, for some reason, I always break out, dude. All right, so I've always went to the doctor, dermatologist. They told me, oh, it's your fats, dude. Look at your fats. You're eating too much fat. Okay, literally switched it. I'm only eating fats and protein, and my freaking spleen is clear. Like, I don't know what it is about carbs, dude, that they just fuck me up, man. They just mess me up. There's something about that my body doesn't really, really, really like. And it seems that it's running actually really, really good with high fats and proteins. My strength has actually stayed. I even gain a little bit of strength while I'm still cutting. So yeah.
Nice. But yeah, I mean, dude, that's pretty much it. I feel like we've probably exhausted the 10 minutes.
We have like 5 other questions that are really good. We're actually gonna make another video on those. So guys, don't think that we just literally like didn't even pay attention to your questions. We're actually gonna answer them, but it's definitely gonna be a more in-depth like this video. Just give it a check, give it a like, show some love, and I will see you guys later, man.